Okay, today's a fun topic. Your money. Everybody likes to talk about their money. Everybody likes to make more money. But what this is really about is keeping more of your money. And so this is one of those videos that's a bit of a mind shift. And so I want you to open your mind and think a little bit different here. You're close probably, most people are close, but this tweak in mindset will put more money in your pocket, okay? So what we're talking about here is your number one metric, your KPI, your key performance indicator. The main thing you care about when you get into consulting is cash across the finish line. That's not how much money you made. That's how much money you kept, okay? And so I wanna walk you through that full equation and tell you where some leakage usually occurs, okay? So the first thing is, you start with your bill rate. Whatever your bill rate is, let's just say it's $100 an hour for round numbers. And you multiply that by the number of hours in a month, year, whatever you want to take. For the purposes of this, let's take a year so that we can talk in terms of annual compensation, okay? Whatever your bill rate is, $100, usually 40 hours a week for the whole year is 2,000 hours. 40 hours times 50 weeks in a year. So $100 times 2,000 hours is $200,000. Okay, so you've made $200,000 of revenue. You're a business, you just made $200,000 of revenue. Congratulations, that's a solid little business you got going there, okay? Minus your costs, your phone, your gas, your new computer, you taking your spouse out to dinner because you had to talk about your business, right? Lots of costs there. It's to your advantage to run costs through your business as much as possible because it's before taxes, which we talk about on other videos. But you've got these costs, so that's your revenue minus your costs, minus your taxes, which is a monster of a cost. If you're making 200 grand, you're probably in the 30 to 40% tax bracket, okay? That's a lot of money. Now, to get that across the finish line into your bank account, I'm not talking about getting it to your bank account on receiving revenue. I'm talking about getting it across the finish line after you paid taxes, after you paid costs, all those sorts of things. Little sidebar here. In my business, we talk about profit as revenues minus business costs, minus my cost of living, all of our salary, taxes. We don't actually talk about profit until we get it all the way across that finish line. That's how hardcore we are about this. You may not be that hardcore, but this concept, just taking a couple steps in this direction, is gonna put more money in your pocket. So getting that across the finish line is what we really care about. And there's ways to do that, right? You could have put money into an IRA and reduced this tax burden. Now all of a sudden you didn't have to pay taxes on that money, but it's yours. You got it across the finish line. It's sitting there in your IRA, making you money. You got it across the finish line, right? Or let's say you bought an asset. And let's say you bought that asset here before taxes. Now, if it was an asset where you could write it off, like there was a lot of equipment, like a washateria, you did it here and you didn't have to pay, you offset taxes on that. And you moved it across the finish line into your asset column, and that sucker's gonna make money for you without you having to pay taxes on it. congratulations. Okay? If it's going into your bank account, you're probably going to pay taxes on it. Now, if you want to learn to do these things, IRAs, asset purchases, those sorts of things, you probably already know we have lots of other videos where we go into detail. The purpose of this video is to think different, to get you focused on your number one metric, which is getting cash across the finish line and into your pocket for real. Not in your pocket, but you still owe the government 40%, into your pocket for real, working for you. So hopefully this shakes you a little bit. Most people are not getting this right. So if you're not getting it right, don't feel bad. Just admit to yourself you're not, and then start moving forward. If you need help, we've got lots of other resources. You're in the right place. And always you can reach out to us for coaching and support. But if you can get this concept right, you're going to be keeping more of your money, and that's really what you're in business for. As always, please let us know your feedback. Let us know if we're hitting the mark with this content and if it's valuable and worth your time. Thanks for watching.